So Kevin, another really emotional game there. To lose it in the way that we did must be really frustrating, but what do you take on the game overall?
For me, in life, you get what you deserve, and we got what we deserve today. Simple as that. You don't take your opportunities in football, your chances, you can get punished, and that's exactly what's happened today. I think it's clear for everyone to see that if we'd have took our opportunities in the first half and the second half, it could have been a completely different scoreline. So naturally, really disappointed because obviously we knew we needed to win the match. But credit to Whitby. They said they're going to come here and spoil the party, and they've done just that. And I said to them at half time, we were in a good position. Expect a reaction from them, and his manager. They certainly got one from their side, and we just couldn't cope with it. I thought we were second best in the second half. They outrun us, they outmuscled us, and they created some good opportunities as well. So for us to perform like that in the second half in a high pressure game is really disappointed. So we're all naturally disappointed, angry, frustrated, but again, as I just said to him in football, you generally always get a second opportunity when you're in around the playoffs, and we're in the playoffs. So as much as we're disappointed we haven't gone up automatically, well done to Buxton. I know it's mathematically it's still a chance, but you have to forget about the title now because of the goal swing, and we've got to prepare now for Grantham, and obviously the first leg of the playoff. We'll do that. We've got to get over this pretty quick. Obviously, as you can naturally imagine, heads are down in there, but it's done. There's nothing we can do about it now. We've got to dust ourselves down and prepare for next Saturday, and then of course the first playoff.
I was going to say there will be a huge deal of frustration, a lot of emotion in the dressing room. Is it important to try and use that as fuel now going into those playoffs to use it as motivation, not to have that feeling again?
Yeah, of course, and that's down to the players, and we'll do that. I've got plenty of experience with playoffs over the years, winning them and losing them. So, I'll draw on my own experience of that, and I just give them a little bit of an insight in there just then. But at the end of the day, ultimately, it's about the mentality of the players. They've got to pick themselves up. We've got to get through next Saturday, try and get a positive result, and then take that into, we've got a home game. Yes, we've lost here today, but generally we've been very good here, and that really surprised me, the result today. So credit to Whitby, but we've got to get over it very quickly.
Obviously next Saturday we've got a game. Obviously it's not going to affect the title race, but is it important really to sort of lay a marker down and get some confidence back in that game, do you think?
Yeah. So I've got decisions to make next week in terms of do players that I play, because obviously next Tuesday is the most important thing, a week Tuesday, about making sure everyone's fully fit and ready to go. So, but it is, no matter who plays next Saturday, it's about a confidence builder, getting back onto winning ways and take that into a, which is going to be a high pressure match, isn't it? I try not to put too much pressure on the players, but we all know it is a high pressure match. Playoffs are like that, and you've got to deal with it mentally and physically. Physically we'll be fine. It's down to the players now to dig deep into their own, their own body and their own mind, and get themselves prepared for it.
Is there a concern about Blair as well, if he came off towards the end of the game?
Yeah, I think he said it was just a bit of cramp, really. Blair covers so much ground in each game. He's always at the top of the running stats, so it's no surprise there. So, yeah, hopefully it's just some cramp, but we won't know until, 2 or 3 days' time once he settles down, and we can get a better indicator. So hopefully, it is a bit of that, and he'll be fine. A couple of days rest for them now, because they need it. 2 tough matches in 3 days, so we need to recover physically and mentally.
A lot of tired legs out there, I'm sure, after the 2 games in 3 days. Will that sort of play into your mind going into Saturday's game as well, that some players may need that rest?
Yeah, 100%. For me, off the top of my head now, I need to make sure everyone's right for the Tuesday match. So yeah, there will definitely be changes next Saturday for sure. So I have a think about it, obviously this week. But the last thing we want to do is pick up more injuries or pick up injuries next Saturday going into an important game. So yes, it's something I'll have to look at.
Just finally, of course, we'll be back here next Tuesday for the first leg of the playoffs. The fans were here today. You showed the appreciation for the last home game. Yeah. What would you like to say to them?
Yeah, again, they've been magnificent thurroughout the season, and it's just a shame that we couldn't send them away happy in the last home game of the regular season. But again, I urge them to turn up in their droves a week Tuesday, which I'm sure they will. They'll get right behind the team as they did today. The lads showed their appreciation at the end there, and so did the supporters. It's been a tough season. It's been up and down. It's so difficult to get out of this league, as it's proved. You know, no one's run away with it. But again, we've got another opportunity, and we're going to need the supporters to get right behind us.